This is the M2X by Olight. This is an old thrower champion, and as you can see, sunlight 5000K color, the beam tightness, got 198,000 candela. This is still, I bought it in 2015 and it's still one of the longest throwing lights I have. It's in that category of you cannot upstage this. I've had a lot of throwy lights, but you really, it's hard to, unless you're going to go with something like an OSRAM or something, for all practical purposes, you really cannot beat this old de-domed XM-L2 thrower. You get to a point, and this light makes us realize it's you get to a point of diminishing returns. You're not going to be able to see as far as this thing can throw, or many of the other lights. You're just not. So what you do is you say, hey, I'm going to get the lights I enjoy, and I'm not going to worry about it because it is just so dang cool. And more importantly, you'll have the lights that you need when you need them. Really great light. Olight M2X. This was before, by the way, the days when Olight went ridiculous, like they have today, producing little gay-looking lights that are just awful. Like they just look like little toys, most of them. There's a few that look really good, but most of them do not, in my opinion. And this is a true torch, the M2X. The M3X was also a very worthy torch and an even longer thrower. To me, I think it was too big. I wouldn't own one, but there's a lot of good reviews on them. But yes, there's this tendency toward downplaying masculinity in products even. It's the craziest thing you've ever seen in our world today. It's people are making things that are less functional. They're just more gimmicky. They're more bright, but they don't sustain their brightness. This is the last of a long line of champions, the M2X. I remember the SR51 with an XM-L2 one of the last ones they made. I bought in 2014. I think August of 2014 I bought it, and damn me for selling that light. Before that was the SR50 with an SST50 emitter. Really great light in its day, but you can't find lights like that anymore. Everything has been sold out to little triple flutter things that get bright for 30 seconds or a minute and then drop out of their range. Really crappy. Really pisses me off, actually. Yeah, this is in that category of about as good as you get. You're not going to find a whole lot of lights that practically are useful and throw better. And of course, this doesn't step down. It runs at 1020 lumens. Very nice. It outthrows nearly everything you could ever want. You really cannot, it's hard to justify any sort of light that you can use and carry around and say, hey, this is something better than this is out there, let's go get it. I don't like any of my my newer lights, my OSRAMs, much better than this. Maybe a little. The Ace Beam L18 is still one of my go-to lights. It's a favorite light. And this one is a little bit too big for comfort. Like, you know, it pushes boundaries. But still, it's utterly, shockingly amazing what this thing will do, and how there's no heat issues with it. I can pop in an 18650 battery and get 54 minutes of runtime. So that's an amazing thing. I just wanted to share this little blast from the past, this Olight M2X. And if you have one, great. If you can find one of the last ones they make online, they're now all with the XPL HI emitters. I don't even know. I'm not sure if they make these or not anymore, but I hope there are a few out there you can get. They're a great light. They're really, you need to buy them because they are a tribute to Olight excellence. And really can't say enough good about a torch like this. Living in the past.